It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 17th of June. I'm Michael Groff. We're going to try something a little different today. This is called the Good News Sandwich, where I start out giving you some piece of good news. Then we have somewhat bad news, and then we wind up with another piece of good news. All right. So first of all, the good news: temperatures down today, tomorrow, even into Wednesday. The bad news is the excessive heat is going to return for the end of the week and this weekend. High temperatures soaring once more and could approach record levels in some places. Now for more good news, maybe seeing some monsoon moisture getting into the area, even some chances of showers and thunderstorms here in the lower deserts. Yeah, we'll talk about all of that as we dive on in and discuss first the almanac from yesterday. 112 degrees the afternoon high, 84 the morning low, 105 and 79 the averages for this time of year. As you take a look outside right now, here just after 1 p.m., sunny sky, not bad, 104 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 35, humidity 9%, wind from the west at 14, gust to 18 miles per hour. Barometer kind of down there a little bit at 29.56 inches and falling. The upper level weather pattern across the nation shows a trough passing through the Pacific Northwest, well to the north of Arizona, center of that low just north of Boise, Idaho. And they have seen some interesting weather up there the last couple of days. Strong winds, much colder temperatures, well below average temperatures. In fact, we've seen some snowflakes flying up there in parts of Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. Now, of course, for us, we're not going to get any real intrusion of cold air, but slightly lower temperatures have come into the mix here across the Southwest today. Out ahead of that system, of course, the possibility of strong and severe storms. The watch warning map, we've got red flag warnings across much of northern Arizona and throughout a good portion of the Four Corners region, obviously with the dry air, breezy to windy conditions. Yeah, it sets the stage for those for that wildfire danger. We've got some, winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories, parts of Montana, Idaho, some wind scattered out through the west, some frost and freeze warnings across parts of the west as well. Temperatures in sections of northern Nevada well below average. And again, we could see some scattered pockets of frost and freezing temperatures up there. We've got a flood watch for portions of North Dakota and Minnesota, and in the Northeast, a heat wave developing with heat advisories and excessive heat warnings. Their first real heat wave of the summer. Convective outlook for today, we've got a risk of severe storms from West Texas all the way up through the Dakotas, Minnesota, the Western Great Lakes. And over in the central and eastern Great Lakes, a marginal risk of severe storms. No threat of thunder here today, but that will change down the road. Here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, probably nothing. Statewide, we could see as much as 1/4 to 1/2 inch in some isolated spots over the eastern third of the state as moisture will start to creep into the area. Now, how much of that, what's going to happen exactly, there's some details still to iron out here, but we'll get into it right now, see what the future may hold as we check the models. Here we go, the GFS, the 12Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Very strong trough passing to the north of Arizona. Kind of a double barrel action there with another low pressure center across central Canada. And so well below average temperatures to the north of us. Again, some snowflakes flying over parts of Montana, way below normal temperatures. For us, what it means down at the surface for the rest of the day today, breezy conditions at times, sunny sky, high temperatures. Well, we're pretty close to our afternoon highs that we expect for the day, 103 to 107. That's lower than we've been the last few days. I know that doesn't sound cooler, really. Actually, it's pretty close to, if not even a degree or two above average, but it beats 112 or 113 degrees. Now for tonight, clear sky, and with that dry air in here, overnight lows should drop in the 70s for most of us, near 80 in the urban core. Tomorrow, 101 to 105, the high temperature with mostly sunny sky. Thursday, we'll see temperatures still somewhere around 105 to 107, 108. And any precipitation will be off to the east of us. But things start to change quite a bit as we go to Thursday. High pressure will be building in across the area. And that's going to result in a rather rapid warm-up. High temperatures 109 to 113 here on Thursday. Some isolated showers and thunderstorms getting across New Mexico into the Four Corners, maybe far eastern Arizona. Better chances on Friday. The flow aloft looks to start to turn out to the southeast, with high pressure setting up somewhere over New Mexico or West Texas. And so as a result, moisture levels increase, and we just might see enough moisture pushing to the north and west across the area for an isolated shower or thunderstorm here in the lower deserts. More than likely, if they occur, they would be wind producers, lightning producers, and any precipitation would probably stay over the higher terrain. But we can't completely rule out a shower or storm in here Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So in a nod to that, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that in the forecast for Friday. Now, on the other hand, the day on Friday, very hot. Highs 111 to 115. And so it'll be a scorcher for sure. Then as we go to the weekend, Saturday again, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain, an isolated shower or storm possible here in the lower deserts. And again, we'll put a small chance of rain into our forecast, partly cloudy sky. High temperatures still remain hot, though, around 108 to 112. Same story Sunday, 108 to 112. At some point, the moisture may start to get pushed out of here, but there is a split amongst the models as to how the overall weather pattern will evolve as we go into next week. The GFS ensemble seems to indicate more of a, I don't want to call it a wet pattern, but one that favors above average moisture levels across the area and at least a small chance of showers and thunderstorms each afternoon and evening in here. The European starts to dry us out. This is a week from today, Monday, the 24th. This is off of course, the deterministic GFS as we've been showing you here. And it's got high pressure roughly centered across southwest New Mexico, maybe northwest Mexico. Kind of a southerly flow, and we could still see some moisture around here, and that would still be hot for us, by the way, with high temperatures 110 plus. Going out 10 days, this is Wednesday the 26th. It's got troughing over the Pacific Northwest and a flatter ridge, and the flow aloft turning more westerly, and if that's the case, we dry out. Temperatures would still be pretty warm, but moisture levels would probably start to decrease in that setup. But again, forecast uncertainty pretty high out here. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble, this goes out through the 1st of July, and most of the members indicate measurable rain here. Now, not much. Okay, the ensemble mean, well, yeah, it's still under 1/10 of an inch, so, we're not looking at anything really significant just yet, but the signs are starting to point toward a monsoonal pattern, right? European ensemble, not quite as optimistic, not nearly as bullish, with only a scattering of members. Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 members here with any sign, 9 members with any sign of any measurable precipitation over the next 2 weeks. Temperatures off the national blend of models. Ouch. That's all you can say about that. Highs 110 plus on most days. And by the way, if these temperatures hold as advertised here, we more than likely will close out with the warmest June on record officially here in Phoenix. That number, that average temperature, 95.3, and I think we are going to surpass that, or we'll at least be challenging it. We're already at, I believe, second place right now. Overall, so yeah, we could see the hottest June on record. We'll just have to see. That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. And if you really like what we do here, then you can click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate directly to me via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the PayPal address. GROFFshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my OAO. That's one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle, check her out Check out all of her blogs, all that stuff over there on Sweet Child. Really, really want you to do that. And of course, everything else Michelle related linked up down in the description, as is our streaming station. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music over there and have a lot of fun with that. So I highly encourage you to listen. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, all of your continued support. So greatly appreciated. Please be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there. And you guys have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Monday.